up being right.
Well, then bet me.
I mean, the fact
And
is,
here,
how much
with your strategy, we were talking about, did you come
probably
last or
gonna be a
second
double
last?
up.
I mean, it's not like...
I mean, Oberstadt's all in.
Come on, man. I mean, you guys are so
Oh, wow.
It's
And
amazing.
you has sevens also. If not, Tony G would have ended up calling with
the
sixes.
worst?
Second worst in the world.
I mean, what sort of decisions is for Helpy? I mean, being
It's
that
an extremely easy call.
Still got invited.
Yeah.
Did you watch all
Just-
the shows?
even
I mean-
if he thinks he's most likely to be in a race here, or it's just not
But there's 15,000 dead chips in the
right,
pot.
and you have to take those odds.
And he does have 9,000 extra chips, which doesn't matter that much, but matters slightly because he isn't going to be in the blinds, and there's a chance he would still screw in the fifth if he loses. Plus, Annette is just shoving so many hands that she's going to be shoving a hand like 6-5 suited a lot of time.
How many points I would have had if
I wonder how interested, all this time, what effect it's having on Tony. I mean, has he
I
already
feel
made up his mind?
He probably hasn't seen his cards yet. They're probably just over the thing, and he hasn't
You
looked at
wouldn't
them.
believe it.
I would assume that he hasn't looked at his cards yet.
Well, taking the time. Even I can't call.
Wow.
Nice pair. Sixes, I can't
Yeah,
call.
like 5.
I don't understand Tony's fold at all. I mean, he's in the big blind. He already has 10,000 in.
I mean,
He is
after
shorter
seven.
stacked than Yuha, and it does make a slight difference.
And sevens? Suits?
Because if he's out, he's completely out.
Suit? And sevens too.
What do you mean I lost? About
Well, this is what you were
offered
alluding
to-
to
I offered to cancel
before,
it, I don't want a
Tom.
big
I mean,
round.
now it's 3.5 levels, still 6
Look,
players,
look, I'll pay you 5,000.
and people really come down on two sides
I'm
here.
not going to take any
Is
money
it
off you
time
unless you
to
are
gamble
How about that? I don't
That's
know.
fair.
and start
That's a fair
moving,
comment.
or is it time to
No,
play
no.
tight and avoid the
don't blame
bagel?
you, Hop, for the way you act.
Looks like
just
everybody
this is
here is
between you and
on
I, so
the
I'm
I'm not
one
gonna take
side.
money off you.
No kidding.
Just limp in.
And now
Time.
Phil's got a very easy shove here because Yuha could decide to fold something.
Yeah, it's
He's only got 41,000,
41,000.
but it's just enough that Yuha might fold.
All right, I'm all in.
All in?
What does Yuhan need here to call?
I mean, I would call with any jack or better, probably any 10 or better. I would insta-call king, obviously. And Yuha's going to count and then think about it, and I hope end up calling. That would be a really terrible fold. But this is where if Helmuth had like 5,000 more chips, Yuha would probably fold this hand.
You're getting pretty good odds here, I think.
Yeah, I know. Have to call.
Cool.
I think you have me beat too. Maybe. Yeah.
World class.
World class.
And a little needle by Roland.
Might hold up. You get the more odds because of the quality of the player. Bang.
I don't know if I beat Yuha in
Bang.
races. But maybe.
Helpy was ahead before, he's still ahead.
5.
No, it's got everything.
6 outs for
Five,
Phil.
deuce.
Ooh, that's a good card, Phil.
Yeah.
There's no way you can miss your favorite.
You guys drawing semi-dead.
After what you did to me after what you did to me yesterday, I feel like I might hit this.
The deuce,
You
the
would.
6,
Remember
the
what
7, the
I assure
10,
you.
It's a nice
I
hand.
remember. Ooh, the ace.
and he's missed.
Oh,
He's gone.
Good hand.
bikes. The bike's out.
So,
Now,
just a bit off. or-
Is Phil going to look back at this heat when he finds out what happened, what everybody played? Is it time for him to start
I
reconsidering?
mean, now he really needs to play pretty aggressively to try to get some points. Maybe he'll realize it, take advantage of his
Good
somewhat
play,
tight
Roland.
image, and
Yeah, thanks.
play pretty
Good play
aggressively
in
the
that.
next two.
See you tomorrow. See you later.
Yuha, I can't shake your hand today. You've been
did
too.
already.
I did. Jesus.
Phil, it's just like in the World Series. It's the final hand. You couldn't shake his hand.
Bagel.
Wow, it's personal there.
In the very first hand, Roland hit a 2-outer again. I mean, he hit a 5. It's unbelievable. I mean, but this time I just knew he had it. I mean, I made a lay down that I don't really think anybody out there would have made. I mean, you know. But it's just kind of brutal. So, it just doesn't seem like I'm, you know. I think I'm all in, and it just seems like I never win.
Helpy, I'll tell you what, if there's anything that makes him happier than winning a heat, it's getting one over on Helmuth. Phil gone, and Yuha all of a sudden the chip leader. And I mean, it's a funny way to get the chip lead, but he's done it.
Yeah, if you had these.
Five-handed Tom, Yuha in the lead. How do you handicap it from here?
Yuha's obviously more likely to win points
Unbelievable.
than Annette is because of his chip stack. But if you were betting just to win, even though Yuha has 50% more chips, I might bet on Annette, I'm not sure. if anything, she's
Pass.
in most situations she won't choose to put too few chips in the pot, and all you need to do with this table is make sure you don't put too few chips in the pot, and that's it.
30,000 total.
And
You
here
guys
I'm
all
sure
in.
she'll be going on. Yep. And now I don't know what the hell I'd do in Tony's spot.
He's given himself this situation.
Yeah, I mean,
he only had 8.5 big blinds. It looked like an automatic shove for Tony,
right,
didn't
obviously. And now, I mean, I guess you got to call it off, but you can't be too happy about it.
Well, you can see. I mean, he's getting odds against any hand that doesn't dominate him. I mean, it
Is
turns
it
out he's
reverse?
dominated, but
Well,
you know, even though he's dominated, he's still only 3 to 1, right? I mean, it's not
Don't stand up. You're not
not
out.
over 2 to
I'm
1.
out.
I hate when people do that. Always when they stand up, they hit.
He's not on their back
It's a
special.
good flop for Tony.
Be nice.
Couple extra
Picks up a gut
outs.
shot at least.
Yeah, he's not expecting it.
7 outs.
Bike time.
He's got the jacket on too.
Well, the good news for Mr. G.
He's trying everything
Tom,
to win
is,
this spot. He's trying everything to win this
He's
spot.
going to end up with 12 points for
filling out
2
with
heats,
all
which is
tricks.
an average that'll get him
All
to the
the
final
tricks.
table.
Right. He still
Go
is not
shake
in
her
bad
hand.
shape.
Ace on the river. There's no respect. Well done. Well done, everyone.
Thanks for coming down.
Fact,
Unlucky.
putting on his
Again.
coat. Have you seen his coat? His coat comes with
Yeah,
its
it's
own
pretty nice.
bodyguard.
It's pretty nice. And now here, Annette has a few more chips than Yuha and is going to play them very aggressively, and she's just a
Three
huge
of
favorite to win.
Since Annette got the chip lead, she's been hyper aggressive. And Tom, I mean, is it basically right for her to be shoving almost without looking at her cards?
All in.
It's better that she looks at her cards so that she doesn't give anyone a reason to make a stupid call, but
Pass.
it's right for her to shove every single hand when she's first to act. The only reason for her not to would be to set up something for the future.
Where is this? What
now,
is the most important thing for her to
This
think
call
about?
favors to make her chips right here. Oh, I didn't see how short Roland is. She needs to call this. I thought he had about 120,000, in which case, even though it would favor to make her chips, it might be right for her to fold. It'd be close. But with him being this short, it's just an automatic call. I don't think it's close at all.
Right.
Cool.
She's called. And she's pretty happy at this, 57%. Of course, 5 cards.
Even if she loses this hand, she's not in that bad of a shape. Roland's gonna have 190,000, and she'll still have 150,000 and be able to still just hope that he plays too tight like he has been and take advantage.
It's just the ace.
No, he shouldn't be.
Standard stuff there, and it's good news for DeWolf, but Annette still average exactly with about 150. Yuha now the short stack by a significant margin. And Tom, the other player should be aware of that and avoid his big blind.
I would disagree because I think Yuha's going to be folding his big blind a bit and stuff.
Raise.
It's just since he's so short stacked. Also, they're not risking that many chips
Let's see.
Pass.
because he's only got 115,000 that they're risking if they lose.
Oh.
And here's going to be an all-in.
All in.
Let me just.
Okay.
It's like
No
110
big
or something.
Yeah, go.
Cool.
Well, we got the race, and
Here we are again.
I was shoving.
it's Helpy's second race. First time the Nods had the.
King 9.
Of course, he's
You
got
could've ended it all
50,000
now.
back. That 50,000 is going to be pretty important.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And a good flop for Yuha.
Yeah, and Annette called it out, the jack on the flop. I guess sometimes you.
2 outs going into the river for Nanad. He has not been running good in all
See, my queen
situations. I
ten
mean,
was the nuts.
I sucked out on him in that
Knew
one
it.
hand, and then he was a slight favorite in this coin flip and lost.
It's very close to a .4 handed, I
50.
feel like, where it's just
Whoa.
like.
And now here's a good spot for
Pass.
Annette or Roland. They need to have a decent enough hand that
Yep.
they're coin flipping or so with Nanad, but they could go all in pretty wide because the other people are going to be afraid to call them.
Cool. You looked at one card.
Oh
Wow.
Bad beat.
Wow.
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 That's pretty sick.
That's the first spot of luck Nethead's had tonight. And
Well, he's only had the luck so far. He needs to not hit a 10.
I think it was 50 total.
Yeah, you didn't show, yeah.
Nothing
Nah.
happened.
What'd you have?
You all helping.
Oh,
Ah.
You all helping.
10 and an 8, but no 7.